Jurisdiction and states' rights are at the heart of what's going on right now. If you talk to a police officer or a sheriff's deputy, they know where their lines are. They know where their jurisdiction starts and ends. In the United States military, as a former rights and responsibilities instructor, has no jurisdiction in the United States of America. They're not allowed to operate in the United States, and they are especially not allowed to operate against American citizens. Now, where we've blurred the line there is with the National Guard. The National Guard is actually state-run. A governor can actually activate them to do things within their state. But you can see where a jurisdictional issue starts if the governor of Texas wants to send his troops to California. California has its own states' rights, and it has its own guardsmen. When a governor activates them and gives them to the president, they become active duty military and are only authorized to be used as active duty military would be. Federal courts have confirmed this already. They're not to operate in states that don't want any help. Where do federal agents stop? FBI agents often get into arguments about jurisdiction, and sometimes they win the argument and sometimes they lose the argument. With ICE and Border Patrol, their jurisdiction ends 100 miles from a federal border. They don't belong in Charlotte. They don't belong in Kansas City. They don't belong in Minneapolis. On top of that, they were told they're not wanted by the state governor. They were told that they're not wanted by the mayor. At that point, they are operating outside of their jurisdiction. They are operating illegally because the governor of a state still has states' rights under the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. There is no federal law enforcement that has complete and total power within the United States of America, not even the FBI. A lot of you don't understand what rights we do and don't have, and you don't understand jurisdiction. If you know a police officer or a sheriff's deputy, they are usually well-versed. I urge you to talk to one of them, because once you realize that there's jurisdictional concerns here, then you understand that what happened in Minneapolis not only should never have happened, it was illegal. At least think about it. Peace.